Yo, this week's Attack on Titan is the best episode of Attack on Titan known to date. Check it, right? I knew it was gonna happen. If you guys already don't know for some reason, I'm already fully caught up with the manga. So I knew what was going to happen, but I didn't want to spoil anybody, even in the most vaguest way. Like, I was going to tweet last week and it was like next week's episode, because we all saw a preview for last week. I'm like, next week's episode, and manga readers, you know this too, is gonna be the best episode yet. Because we knew that they're going to get the revealing of the Colossal and the Armored Titan, which is Berthold and Riner. And we also knew that they were going to kidnap Eren and persuade him to come along with them. We knew that was going to happen. But I didn't want to tweet out in the most vaguest way, but like, alright, next week's Attack on Titan episode is going to be straight flames. I didn't want to tweet that at all. But now we can say it, dude! It's finally out there! I had to bite my tongue for years, dude! For years. Of course, before we continue on with the video, slap a like, subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts on literally the greatest episode of Attack on Titan yet. We're gonna get right with it. So, first things first, they've shown off and hinted so many times on that Reiner is the Armored Titan, and Berthold, I can understand if people would not expect that. I mean, even myself, I didn't expect that at first. But Riner is the most obvious one. He even looks like the Armored Titan. Armored Titan's got hair like him. He's got a body structure like him. Kind of a facial structure like him. He literally looks like him, but in a human form. So, I think that one is a given. But I can understand the Colossal Titan because Berthold has hair. Colossal doesn't have any hair. Colossal Titan is the largest Titan out of any other Titan ever. I think it's like 60 meters or some shit like that. 160 meters. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's pretty fucking big in that point, right? And you'll see as we continue on, I'm telling you guys, because we're finally now getting plot in the series. Because season 1, there wasn't much plot. It was very vague. The female Titan, very vague. We sat there and wondered, how do people become Titan shifters? Why are Titans even here in the first place? What the hell is going on? So season 1 was very confusing, very vague. It was very cliffhanger-ish, and I feel like that's why what got a lot of people pissed off of Attack on Titan. And the long-awaited wait, you know, for what we got of this week's episode and just for season 2, is nothing really happened in season 1. Literally go rewatch it. I've rewatched it already. Nothing really happened. Levi's squad was buried into the hell, and Eren's mother died in episode 1. Eren became a Titan, and no one knows how. And even still. But you're going to continue to find out how. Is what I'm trying to say. It's only going to keep getting better. We're going to keep getting more plot. We got the Historia plot. That's going to be added on to. We also got more Titan shifters. We got Ymir. We got the revealing of the Colossal and Armored Titan, Berthold and Riner. And even them are starting to wonder, like within this episode, they were starting to wonder, and they already had their eyes on Berthold and Riner before they were coming here. It was the night when they were on that carrier ship, or the carrier cargo. It was a night when they were on there. They had their discussion. Armin is kind of figuring out bits and pieces, and their whole little theory is that Riner cut up Annie's hand and put in secret ingredients in their secret ingredients. He wrote in a message in there, giving the coordinates to where Eren was, and I think one thing that they didn't point out is the guy lived. Think about it. Like, I sat there the entire time watching the episode, and they didn't point it out, and even the manga, they didn't point it out. Riner lived a crushing fist palm hand from the female Titan Annie. No other human could do that. He did it because he's the Armored Titan. They show it even within this episode of where he played it off like his arm was broken the entire time. Nigga, he's the Armored Titan. He can heal that in a heartbeat, and not to mention, he's the most durable Titan. He's the Armored Titan, dude. All Titans from which we've seen, Eren, freaking Annie, can use this hardening type of thing on their skin to avoid bleeds and any injuries. And they have a vast amount of regeneration and healing capabilities. But like, especially for Riner, he is the Armored Titan. He is the most durable Titan because it's in the name. He's the Armored Titan. He crushed through a giant stone wall with his entire body. It's different to say that with the Colossal Titan in his foot. He crushed a door through his foot, not an entire wall, a door, because the guy is over 100 meters. He's huge as dick. So you can't really say that for the Colossal, because I mean the guy's big as shit, and he used his foot to crush a door, versus the Armored Titan that brought down an entire wall on his own. And those walls are pretty thick and durable. They're made to keep out those Titans, and he crushed it through like it was nothing. So he's very durable. I gotta give love to Mikasa though, but they really just didn't point out that he just easily lived the crush of her palms. Like, I mean, he's the Armored Titan. That's how he could only do it, you know? But gotta give love to Mikasa here. They were already on edge, and especially when Riner just revealed their revelation, I was like, yo, this is fucking amazing. I'm like, yo, I literally could not wait at all. While watching this, I could not wait. And I was like, if they change this up, because we're gonna get into it later, but they changed something huge from the manga. But I did like how he actually revealed that he was a Titan. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm the Armored, and Bertold, yeah, he's the Colossal. If you didn't know that, now you know, dude. Comes us back to our hometown. I was like, what? It was so silly, dude. Like, he legitimately just said it in the most humorous way possible. He didn't care, and Bertold was shocked because that's not a part of their mission, quote unquote. They've said this multiple times. Now the question is, the viewers don't know what the mission is, but they're keeping it very vague. They're keeping it very vague, and Attack on Titan does it every week. It's a cliffhanger every week, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, I liked how he just revealed that they were the Titans like that. And it's funny because they weren't even being... I'm getting too excited to talk. They weren't even whispering. They just said it out loud. And I'm like, Mikasa's right there. They're all right there. They were having small chat to purposely hear what he was saying, man. And he's like, oh, I'm the Armored. Bertold's the Colossal. How you doing, bro? Come back to our hometown. Let's get a move on, dude. I promise you, you're going to have good results. And I sat there like... what? He's like, you can just end all of this now. And Bertold's like, it's not a part of the mission, quote unquote. So Bertold's kind of like the more rational one. It seems like Riner is kind of being irrational. He's kind of losing his shit here. And I think it's due to the fact that he's just going fucking nuts, dude. The guy's going fucking nuts because he almost died to a Titan. And yes, he may be a Titan shifter, and he may be able to regenerate really fast, but he could still die in his human form to a Titan. So, especially if he was caught off guard like that. You know, and he can't really transform like that in front of everybody who's not a part of the mission. So it's like, he got really scared. He was really put on edge there. And oh my god, he just lost his shit. So, God knows what happened here. He shifts. And what I really like before that, first off, is Mikasa is literally on guard 24/7. She blew them away, dude. She blew them away. Like, it was absolutely nothing. But what she doesn't know is that they're Titans. So all that damage literally did nothing. All that damage did nothing. She cut Bertold on the throat. We saw a man dying from his throat being slashed and gashed by a very sharp blade from Mikasa at a very fast speed. So we witnessed a man in pain, in a lot of pain. But if it was any other ordinary man, he'd be dead. But it's Bertold, the Colossal Titan, so it didn't fucking matter at all. And what I really liked about all of this, is the music. That OST is amazing. I need that shit now, dude. That OST was amazing. Absolutely amazing that OST was, dude. Holy shit, man. I've rewatched that. Oh, I've rewatched that on YouTube, first off. I know, legally, right? I've rewatched just that last bit. I've rewatched so many times. I've rewatched that, dude, because that OST is amazing. That voice acting of Riner, amazing. Bertold freaking out, amazing. Mikasa, amazing. Armin getting shocked, amazing. I was like, yo, this is the best episode of Attack on Titan yet. Facts, straight car facts, dude. Don't argue any other Attack on Titan episode. Maybe I could argue that OVA where Levi went ballistic. Maybe I could argue Levi versus the female Titan, but no, I actually cannot. This is the best episode yet. It was amazingly hype. We got some plot. We got revealings of important characters and Titans, and Eren is just shocked. Now, one thing that did change up though from the manga is when Eren was in the Armored Titan's hand, he was crying. And he was going through a revelation here. He was upset, and he was going through the shock of his two friends being traitors. They are the reason why those Titans from episode 1 came through the walls. His mother died. All of this is happening to his life, and from a lot of other people's lives, with his Titan chaos catastrophe, because of these two. And he's shocked and upset because these are two close friends of his. I don't really know about fucking Bertold. He doesn't say much. But Riner is more like a brother to them, you know? And what they changed up is that he's crying in this episode. Now, in the manga, he's mad as shit. He is literally mad as hell. He is so mad, you can see it all over his face, dude. He's angry as shit. But in the anime, he's kind of like a pussy. He's crying. He is upset. And he's very valid, though. Very valid, but he's upset. Like, he's crying. I wasn't too much of a fan about that, but it wasn't really a deal breaker for me. The episode overall was amazing. It wasn't a deal breaker for me, especially the hype built up towards what was happening more towards the end. So it wasn't a deal breaker, but it was the fact that they changed that. Now I really am curious to see what else they're going to change, but we're gonna have to see how that goes. The music was amazing. The CGI, though, I think one thing I didn't really like. I know some people like it. I'm indifferent when it came to the CGI of the Colossal Titan. That's not how the Colossal Titan was animated in season 1 at all. But the worker, the animator, really loves CGI, who's working on season 2. It's a different animator, and he really loves CGI. So he felt like using CGI aspects into this anime of season 2 of Attack on Titan. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it wasn't really bad, but at the same time, it wasn't good or even, like, alright, you know? I'm just like... It's like a 2 out of 5 for me, you know what I mean? I don't really like it. I just didn't really like it, you know? I just wasn't a fan about it. But it was hype as shit, especially when they're like, are we gonna do it now? We're doing it now! Let's do it now! And I was like, let's do it now, dude! And it was so hype because I had a flashback, and it was so emotional. And that OST is what really brought out the emotion between Eren and these two guys. And these two guys going through with their mission is what really brought out the emotion. It's this OST, dude. I need this OST. You know what's funny? It's a remix version of, whatchamacallit. Here, I got the... It's a remix version of Vogel I'm Kafig, Attack on Titan, by Yui-chan Ichinose. I will leave the SoundCloud in the comment section, but it is a remixed, modified version of that because we got a little bit of the OST before the season 2 came out. This is kind of like an altered version, kind of like a remix, and it sounds amazing. I need this now, dude. I have rewatched this so many times, guys. I really, really have. Eren goes ballistic, calls him a traitor, becomes a Titan himself, and now we're gonna see next week Eren's Titan versus the Armored Titan, the Colossal Titan. It's gonna be pretty fucking hype. More on the Colossal Titan or the Armored Titan. It's gonna be pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am very excited to see where Attack on Titan goes. We're finally getting some stuff on Attack on Titan because even season 2, yes, we're getting more plot, but a lot of it is just hype. That's why people that are really only anime watchers, a lot of it is hype beast. Even the casual watchers, a lot of it is a hype beast. You know, because there isn't much you know about Attack on Titan. There just isn't much to even show, so it's hype, but this episode was really good. I'm sorry, this episode was really good. I know this video was really drawn out, but this episode was really, really good. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I don't know why people hate Attack on Titan, give it slander. I am not with the wave. I love Attack on Titan, dude. But guys, it only goes up from here. If you guys enjoyed, so have a like, subscribe, and again, everybody comment down below. Everybody comment. I know most people don't really comment on these videos. Everybody comment down below. I need to hear your thoughts on what you thought about this week's Attack on Titan episode. Guys, so have a like, subscribe. I am IDENTITIES. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Goodbye.